right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are back here for another weather video. Hope you all have been enjoying your 4th of July weekend. Let's go ahead and jump into the radar picture. And as you can see, currently we do have some rain showers in south-central South Dakota, from about Huron, Miller area down to Chamberlain and Winter, and then down into north-central Nebraska. There is some thunderstorm activity down here in central Nebraska, but nothing severe currently. Now, for the rest of us, it is sunny out. It is nice out. It's a beautiful start to the afternoon. So, it might get a little warm out there today, but overall for July standards, a pretty nice day, to say the least, out there. We don't have to deal with the, all the rain and all the severe weather. We can just enjoy a nice day today. Let's look at current temperatures. And as you can see, again, it's not super hot out. It's pretty nice overall for July standards. 79 right now in Sioux Falls, 75 in Brookings, 73 in Aberdeen. Out west, 70 in Pierre, 73 in Faith, and 75 in Rapid City. Down into Nebraska, with that rain-cooled air, we have 61 in Valentine, even a 59-degree reading near Mullen. Pretty crazy there, honestly, with July standards. 81 in North Platte, 81 as well in Grand Island, 75 right now in Omaha, 81 in Des Moines and Fort Dodge, 82 in Cedar Rapids, and 81 in Spencer. And then into Minnesota, 81 in the cities, 79 in St. Cloud, 75 in Brainerd, 77 in Mankato, 75 in Marshall. So again, it's very nice out there today. Get out and enjoy the weather if you're able to. As we wrap up our 4th of July weekend, looks like today is going to be a good day for firework and 4th of July festivities. So let's run our ad, and then we'll get to our model runs and more, our SPC outlooks as well. But first, now let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so let's jump into our next segment here. We're going to look at our Storm Prediction Center outlooks here. This is for today. As you can see, Sioux Falls, no thunderstorms today. That's good news. But out west, in particular in Nebraska, western Nebraska, North Platte, Alliance, Mullen areas, you guys are under a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 here, and yellow. So that is your greatest area for severe weather today. So that is what we're looking at there. Marginal risk in green farther up to the north, to include southwestern South Dakota, Rapid City, Pine Ridge areas, Custer, Martin Mission areas, all in that marginal risk there in green. So that is for today. Now let's look at the tornado risk, and it's down here in Nebraska. So western Nebraska there with that tornado risk. So that's for today. Now for tomorrow, we have another weather story to talk about. We do have another severe weather risk for tomorrow, as you can see here. So first off, the areas in green, that marginal risk does include Sioux Falls, Sioux City, into Minnesota, I-29 corridor, Rapid City right on the edge of it. And then we have a slight risk, which means a little bit higher risk for severe weather. Goes from about Rapid City to Pierre, to Huron, to Aberdeen, and then down into Nebraska. And then we have a enhanced risk in orange that includes south central South Dakota into central Nebraska. It does include winter areas. It includes Mission, Rosebud, Martin, Valentine, Nebraska, and then down into central Nebraska, North Platte area. That's our greatest risk zone, that area in orange. So that is what we're looking at there for highest risk of severe weather. Now, with their tornado risk is there, and there is a 5% tornado risk, so there's probably going to be a tornado watch issued tomorrow down in Nebraska. So that area shaded in brown there, that's your highest tornado risk. North Platte included there, Valentine, Nebraska. And then that 2% does extend into south central South Dakota. Wagner, it does include Yankton, Winter, Martin. So it does include part of South Dakota for sure. Now the hail risk, as you can see there, that 15%, central South Dakota there, Pierre over to Rapid City, down to Winter, Chamberlain, Huron areas. And then wind risk, your wind risk is down here. Winter areas, kind of where that enhanced risk is, down into central Nebraska. Now, we do have a hatched zone for hail, as you can see, from Nebraska all the way up to South Dakota. It goes all the way up to Pierre and Chamberlain, and then down to Winter, Martin. And then the wind risk hatched zone there in Nebraska, and then into south central South Dakota. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting weather day for sure. A lot on the table, a lot could happen. So we'll keep you guys updated, of course. And then after that, things kind of quiet down for a few days. There is still a severe weather risk in southeast Nebraska and southern Iowa there. It does include Omaha and Des Moines. So we'll keep an eye on that, but really not seeing a whole lot there for that day. And then we have this to talk about. We have a day 5 risk already. This is for Thursday, and this is for central South Dakota, down into north central Nebraska into North Dakota. So Bismarck down to Mobridge, Aberdeen, Pierre, Winter, Chamberlain, then down into Nebraska, Valentine. That your 15% risk there in yellow already issued. So it's not necessarily rare, but it's not common that we get these risks to come out that day 4 through 8 outlook. So day 5 there, again, that's for Thursday of this upcoming week. We are watching the potential for some pretty rough weather in this yellow shaded area. So if you got any folks in the yellow shaded area, or if you live in that area, make sure that you guys are being weather aware as we head towards that date. So let's look at the model runs now for you. I'm giving you guys a good picture of the radar. This is the current picture, again, south central South Dakota, north central Nebraska there, with rain and thunderstorm activity. That is expected to continue to move east into southeastern South Dakota there by later this afternoon. Now, will it hit Sioux Falls? Probably not at this point. It looks like it's going to fade away by the time it gets to Sioux Falls, so not really seeing much there. So that activity expected to diminish over the next few hours, so that's good news. But then we're watching more activity out west. As I mentioned before, there is a severe weather risk out here in this area. Southeast Wyoming, Panhandle of Nebraska, northeast Colorado, and then southwestern South Dakota. So as we watch that, play that out for you, as you can see, there's your thunderstorms this evening out west there, and that will push east and head into central Nebraska overnight, and maybe some more thunderstorm activity here out near the Black Hills region tonight, out near Spearfish, Belle Fourche areas, as you can see there. So we'll keep a close eye on that for you as well. So that is the latest thinking there on the HRRR. So again, Sioux Falls area not expected to get anything today. So today looks dry, and for your fireworks festivities for one more day should be a full go. So it should be good weather today and tonight for that firework activity. So now let's look at the European model for you. Right, so here's the European model, and as you can see again, those thunderstorms expected to continue there in Nebraska today. and then those will quickly fade out by the evening hours. And then for the next system from the west, as you can see there, western South Dakota tonight, pushing through, and then by tomorrow afternoon, there's your line of severe weather. As we have that again, that risk highlighted in yellow and orange for this area tomorrow in South Dakota. And there it is. There's that line of severe weather. That'll push east. And there you go. So Sioux Falls area, eastern South Dakota into Nebraska. As you can see, a lot of thunderstorm activity there. And then by the evening hours, we'll fade into Iowa and Nebraska there. And then Tuesday looks calm and quieter. Not really seeing much on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, same thing. Not really seeing much. Now, once we get towards Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, looks like we have more activity firing up here, as we again have that day 5 risk. Now, this catches my eye a little bit because this does not look like a line segment. This looks more individualized, which means that there's probably going to be some big time supercells on Wednesday, as again they've already highlighted that day 5 risk zone for severe weather. North Dakota and South Dakota, and then north central Nebraska. That's why they've highlighted this area. That's why right there. You know, supercell in Nebraska, supercell, a couple supercells in South Dakota, and then a couple in North Dakota. So, but then by the evening hours, it kind of does form a line there, and then kind of hitting the Aberdeen area there, and then things will wane there, and then maybe some more thunderstorm development Thursday morning in eastern South Dakota. But again, that's still a ways out. So Thursday could be an interesting weather day as well. But yeah, just looking, the week ahead looking to be active at times, but I would say it's not always going to be active. That's kind of the best way to put it. But well, I think the following weekend looks promising. Looks a little cooler and it looks dry. Not really seeing much in the forecast. I think we're going to enter kind of a dry period after this week. Basically, starting next weekend, coming weekend, it'll be a little bit cooler and dry. So that is the latest here from T Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content. And I'm going to be on vacation, so they will have a video out for you guys tomorrow. But that is the latest. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July, and hope you guys have a great 4th of July Sunday. And hope you guys all had a great weekend. Stay safe out there.